Hey everyone, and welcome to the YouTube hop for winter. So when I think of winter, I think of, light blues and cold and whatnot, and I just decided to use that as my jumping off point and find some goodies in my stash of pattern paper and went from there. So I'm just using some of my blue Dilution paint, which actually was Calypso Teal, and I wanted London Blue, but apparently I don't have that. So anyway, I put some white in it and I'm just watering it down here. I'm just going to put it onto this random pattern paper that I found in my stash. That will be awesome. So I got that cut apart there as well, which at the moment looks a lot yellow, but there's a few blue things on there that I wanted to use. I actually have two of those cut aparts for some reason, so I'm happy to be using at least part of one. Anyway, just using my wide brush here, my 2-inch brush, putting some strokes on and using it to flick some paint on like ink splatters, and that's the mixed media portion of the event today. So I've got this little photo of my youngest here, back when he was like 18 months old. Got a nice big jumper on and we're at the park, and they're ducks that you can see on the water, just a little bit see. Anyway, I thought that would be a nice little photo to have highlight the explore your world kind of concept, which is my title. Because I also, when I was looking through my stash, I found a sticker and a 3D sticker of a world map, so like a globe. So that's where my inspiration came from. So I just put that glassine bag at the back, folded it in the middle, and I've got just a piece of packaging that's a nice blue with some little starburst kind of symbols on it, which are like a lighter blue. So I thought I'd put this cut apart here with that word sticking out, but I don't like it like that. So instead it's going to go there. And then I'm going to use the other cut apart that's got the blue background, and that's going to be another layering piece. So this ends up being quite a layery, textury, background to this photo. It's pretty awesome how it worked out, and I wasn't going to think about, I wasn't thinking, okay, I just want to add all this texture, all this layers before I started, but that's just how it worked, and I'm really happy because it's something that I've wanted to keep doing, and I love watching whenever other people make awesome amount of layery, textury goodness behind their photos. So grab this scrap piece of tissue paper, it's a nice light blue, and I'm just going to stick it on the back, and I'm going to scrunch it up on the side. Just add in a bit more of a textural look so that it's just not a flat layer behind. Went to cut it and then went, Lauren, I rip it. So rip it I did. There we go. So it's not many of us joining this YouTube hop this month, but there is still plenty of goodness to check out. So definitely check out down below the other people's links, and check out our videos and leave a comment on each video. Once you've done that, then you're entered into the draw to win a prize from Kitaholic Kits, which, as you've seen in the beginning intro, is our sponsor this month. So, use this bit of paper here. I just opened one of the boxes of kits that I've got that I want to use up, and this was sitting on top. So there's a nice little banner layer to the back, and I thought I'd use this one, which is like a blue, but it's also a purpley, there's a bit of a purple tone in it, which didn't bother me. It wasn't too purple. I actually just thought it was the wrong blue, because now, if you can see, I've got a lot of light blue layers behind my photo. So moving along, I found this Kaiser Craft sticker book. I think I got at an expo maybe last year or the year before, who knows. And then I found this white and blue twine as well in my stash when I was looking for a blue doily, which apparently are not in my doily drawer, unfortunately. Oh, I know why, because they're still in the box, my delivery box, sitting on my deep freezer. Whoops. Anyway, so the twine worked out really brilliantly. I've just tied it around the bottom of the photo and most of the layers, not the banner. I'm just putting a little bow there. I do adjust it a little bit and make the bow a bit smaller, but it's just a nice little feature. I love that. It's so, I don't know what made me think of doing it, but I just am glad that I did think of doing it. So I thought I'd put some crepe paper scrunched up behind, I thought I'd stick it to the back there, but then realised I wanted to overlap, otherwise I'm not going to be able to see it. So I actually need to stick it to the paper first, the pattern paper background, so that you can see the crepe paper before, not before, behind the layout, behind the photo. So just sticking it on here, just loosely, not worrying too much where the photo is going to go, but trying to be a bit more textury and layery behind there. So as you can see, I'll go in and I fiddle a little bit, but the essence of this is just doing what you feel in the moment, not thinking too much, and just get it done. And I'm so happy with how it turned out. I really love the awesome texture behind it. Have I said that before? I think I have. Speaking of the texture behind it, here's some tulle, some nice light blue tulle. So I'm just going to cut that down. And apparently I've forgotten how to be on camera while you're making a video, and I'm doing a little bit off screen every now and then, which is frustrating me while I'm watching and doing the voiceover. So I hope it's not frustrating you guys too much. So rather than just having that little bit of tulle off-cut laying around somewhere, probably not going to be used, I put it in as another double layer behind the banner there so that you can see it. And that is the goodness behind my photos. So foam tape behind because I've run out of foam, and going to stick it on, fiddle a bit with that, scrunch it up, that awesome crepe paper. So I've left this sticker book open because the blue of these stickers, these circles, are just what I wanted to pop from behind. So I'm just going to put those stickers in a couple of spots there, just behind the photos, just popping out, sort of like doing stamping or stenciling on the mixed media blue background, the paint, which I did want to do and then forgot about in my rush to get this beautiful, awesome, layery texture goodness onto the page. But that's okay because I love the way it turned out anyway. So adding on some half circles because you can hide that they're half circles underneath all that layers. No one will even know. There we go. Just checking, and then I went, ooh, washi strips. Where can I use them? And then I went, oh yes, I should make a cluster up here and balance it out, because lately I didn't put the paint up there to start with, because even though I know it often needs another point to draw your eye around the page, I was thinking, no, I don't want to do that today. I want to just, be the focus on the photo. But then as I was getting into it, I realized that actually that's not working for me. There's too much, blank space, even though it's pattern paper. There's too much space that there's nothing really going on other than ink splatters. So cluster it was. So a bit of washi strip, a full circle and a half a circle, and that's the start of it. So then I got out the sticker, that globe sticker, and I'm not going to use that one up the top, which is the 3D sticker, because the yellow and green are not on the layout. The red of the heart on the sticker that I do use matches Oliver's shirt, and is not something that sticks out phenomenally, but it would be a problem anyway. So I've got that chipboard word that says explore, and I've found this little tab sticker while I was looking for some not stickers, I'm looking for some alphabet stickers. And then I also got these chevrons, but spoiler alert, I put them on and then I take them straight off. I do try them up in the top banner like a cluster, but I just didn't, they weren't. And the amount of times that I've used chevrons and stuff like that, and I just cannot make them work. I don't know how people do it. Actually, I haven't seen people do it for a long time, but there's something that are just not me, apparently. I just can't get them to go where I want them to go. So I'm going to use these white thickers to spell your, so that the title is Explore Your World, like I mentioned before. I'm just going to nestle that underneath the photo there, punch out those little bits in the scripty writing so that you can actually read the letters, and then go. I'm so sorry for that little advertising block or whatever you want to call it. I have moved to a new laptop and I have downloaded the trial for the the software that I use normally, but I just need to get off my partner the code for it so that I can register it, so that it isn't a trial, it's actually the full version. So I'm sorry, that's really annoying. It's annoying me too. But we're going to move on and just, thank goodness it doesn't stay the whole time, just every now and then. So I'm just going to use this, I was going to use a Sharpie and write some, you know, a little bit of journaling, but then I thought, no, I'll use blue. But then when I got the blue, I went, oh, I should colour the word your in blue. And that will be cool. That makes it stand out from a distance and makes the title, even though they were different alphas, it just makes it really different alphas by not having the same colour, not having two white alphas spell out the title. So I really love how that worked, how mixing the titles together and then using that sticker as a word. It's sort of like I'm hip and cool, a young kid using emojis in my writing. Oh my goodness, that is not the goal I had. It just thought it would be cute, which I agree, it is cute. So I've taken the winter theme of the YouTube hop and made a boy layout and made it pretty monochromatic, that's the word, in the fact that it's blue with pops of white, and the only red is that love heart and Oliver's jumper in the photo, which I don't think monochromatic, sorry, I can't say it very quickly. Monochromatic, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't think they need to have the photo matching entirely. That would just be a bit overkill, I think. So I'm just looking for some word stickers to fix up the embellishment cluster at the top. I knew it needed some word stickers, so I'm going to put that awesome big one up there. Add some of these dots like enamel dots. They're just from a collection I'm trying to use up. So pretty much this is like a stash. Bash your stash, use up your stash, use up your leftovers, kind of a layout. I was going to say kit. I'm like, this is not a kit. It is a layout. We all know it, except for me in that moment, apparently. So there we go. I think we're nearly finished. Not much more to it, I don't think. So another word sticker, because that makes it all tied in, just cutting off the end there. And let's see, is there much else? I only did this not long ago, and apparently I've forgotten how I ended this whole situation. So just going through and checking my embellishments. Oh, that's right. I pulled out these planner stickers, which I brought planner stickers a while ago and have not done too much in the terms of planning. So I thought I would use these banners. They've got some lovely shades of blue. So just going to pop them out from behind the photo as another element to look at. And I'm going to call it a day. So thank you. Make sure you comment on everyone's video and we'll see you next time. Bye.